Hello, it's Coach D again. I'm going to be your Sunny Fitness trainer with the Roman chair. This is a 15-minute workout. We're gonna get in some good core. We're also gonna warm up and stretch. So let's get ready to have some fun. Tap in. All right, you guys, guess what? We're not touching the chair just yet. We gotta warm up that body. Let's just march it out. Simple, right? If you want to, you could go little tiny light jog. Good. Stay there. And then if you're doing your high knees, take those knees nice and high. Let's get that core warm up. Nice and warm core. Now, all we're doing is twisting. I want you to reach. A little tiny twisting here. Good. And really quick jumping jacks. Some body movement to get that body temperature up. You want to be nice and ready, get that body primed. We're also warming up some coordination here, so body coordination is a big thing in the warm-up. Also, we forget about that. You want to make sure you're moving efficiently, right? All right, let's do some side touch. Now, when we do these side touches with our feet, I want you to reach the hands and pull and squeeze the scapulas as you touch those feet together. Step, touch, good. Nice. Give yourself some extra time here. And then we're gonna get on the machine and we're gonna do something called a spinal hang. Spinal hang. So on the machine here, make sure your feet are going to be underneath the rollers, feet on the foot platforms. And all we're going to do here is hang low. Good, just decompress the spine. If you wanna hug your elbows together, you can. Oh yeah, and then I take one foot out. Then I take put that one back, and then take the other one out. I just feel a little more stretch at each leg when I do that. Good, and then I want to take some time while you're hanging out there. If you can see me, you stay in this hang position. If you can see me, I'm gonna show you guys where you should be setting up your machine, okay? So the Roman chair pads, I want you guys to set that up right now. So that way while you're on your foot platforms, I need that pad to be below your hip crease. My hip crease is a little low, so I need to put this a little bit lower. So what you do is you just take that knob, you're gonna turn it so that it loosens. Once it's loose enough, you're gonna be able to pull it out, and then you'll set it. It'll click into a hole, listen, bam, right there. Make sure it's sturdy, and then you tighten up that knob. Perfect. And that's where I want you to be set. So we're gonna set up again, because we just recalibrated. Make sure it's under the hip crease and we're able to come all the way down. That's actually pretty good right there. Perfect. All right, and I don't wanna go super low, okay? Nice. Now, we're gonna start off with some incline push-ups. These push-ups are gonna be a little bit easier. All fitness levels can do them because there's different levels, different modifications you can do. Now, easy level is my feet are close to the machine. I'm here and I'm using my legs to push up. My chest is always coming towards the pad, okay? So I get into the chest, boom. Now, making this harder, more advanced. Take the feet out further. I come down this way in a plank. Body is in a plank, all right? If you wanna make it even harder, quick adjustment here. You just take this up and put it on the last level to where it's lower. The lower you go and the further your feet out, the harder it's gonna be. So here we go. Let's get in a set of 5 here. Good, body is in a nice plank. Glutes are tight, legs are tight, chest is coming towards the pad and I'm pushing away. That's where I use the chest muscles. Come down in a controlled manner. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Nice and straight and up. Good, tight core also. And 5. Perfect, all right. Now, hanging dips. Another quick adjustment, really easy. With my hanging dips, I go to the highest level, just right there, all right? Other modifications for hanging dips. Like I said, all fitness levels can do this. You go on a toe and you use your upper body. The toe is just there as a little tiny helper, right? It just helps a little bit, and we're dipping. Now, for those of you who are advanced, you take one foot up, right? You're nice and sturdy over those handlebars, then you take the other foot up, we dip it down and all the way up, right? If you need 2 feet, this is the easiest way. 2 feet down and up. I want you to try to get on the very, very tips of your shoes so you're not helping yourself too much. You can also use a band. So I can quickly show you how to use a band. I know this is a beautiful sunny fit band. You just wrap them around just like this. Voila! Easy. You like that sound effect, huh? That was by my vocal cords. I'm a beatboxer, I'm just kidding. So my knees are cradled in the band. I come down, the band will help me come back up. And guess what that works? The tricep. Everybody loves the tricep. So those are your hanging dips. All right, let's get in a set of 5. Pick your modification. If you have your band, put your band in. If you don't, use your modification. For 5, good. 4, 3, good. 2, and then 1 more. 1, good. All right, now we got a back extension. This is exactly what this machine is made for, or most people know it for. We're facing the machine, belly down, and we're extending at the back using the erector spinae, the small muscle here. Just down and up, squeezing the back. And you can have a plate weight here. You can hold your baby, your cat, or hold your puppy dog. Puppy dog. And we're just coming up and down. Otherwise, if you don't have anything to hold your your shoulders down and up. Good. Little self-soothing exercise right here while you work out your back. Nice. Let's go 4 more. And 4, little tiny squeeze up top. 3, good. Full range of motion all the way down. 2, good. And 1. Nice work. You could have felt the top of the glutes working too. You'll get that. You also feel a little hamstring stretch in there. Perfect. All right. Alternating back extension. This one, I tell you, it's a good one. All right, so I'm gonna do a bow and arrow move, and I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades. See the shoulder blade behind me? I'm gonna squeeze that. So let me show you a demo so you know what this looks like. You're on the machine, feet are flat, hands, palms facing each other. We come down to the floor, and then bow and arrow back. I look back with my hand too, towards my elbow, okay? Come down, then I go the other way. Good. Guess what? You can do this with weights also. Some little light dumbbells wouldn't help. Good. I mean, would help. Not wouldn't help. What am I talking about? Good. Up and down. Good job, guys. Let's go 4 more right here. Really squeeze up top. 4. Good. 3. And if you want to, you can extend 2. Yeah. A little more range. And 1. Nice. Good job. So those are alternating back extensions, kind of like a Russian twist, but for the back. All right, now we got Russian twist. And guess what? We're gonna do these on the machine. So it's gonna be like a little modification, making them easier than what we would do on the floor, okay? But we're gonna make a little quick adjustment. We're gonna go on the last level right there, quick adjustment there. We're gonna have our feet under the rollers. I keep calling it a rower. Rollers, okay? And make sure they're snug. We're going to lean it back. So my glutes are sitting comfortably on the pads. I'm gonna lean it back until I feel my abs start to fight like I wanna fall, right? They're fighting to stay up, all right? And then I'm gonna just twist and twist. Good. And if you want to hold your dumbbell, you could hold your dumbbell and twist. Russian twist right here. Good. Now, if you want a little tiny break, you go up, back, twist, and up, back, twist. If you want to make it harder, you stay back and twist, right? Okay, now, I'm gonna choose option 1 with that little tiny sit up, okay? You can join me if you want. Here we go, we're going for 6 of them. I said 5, 6, okay? Down and up, that's 1. Other side, down and up, that's 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 1 more, and 6. The goal is to twist as much as you can, okay? Now, we got reverse flies. Reverse flies you can use with small dumbbells. I will use small dumbbells as a prop so you can see, but if you don't have dumbbells, body weight or just your arms will be enough and it will work, okay? Trust me on that. People trust me. They love me for a reason. You get results. All right, I'm gonna take this to the middle level, just right there. Feet on the foot platform underneath the rollers. We're gonna come down and open with the arms. Squeezing the scaps together or the shoulder blades, squeezing them together. Staying nice and tight in the core. Legs are also tight because they're holding on to the machine or they're keeping you postured in the machine. All right, now we're gonna add a little hinge to this. I'm gonna come down and up, working my back, my full back right here, okay? I come down, hands closed, and then I come up, arms open. Come down, arms closed, come up and open, squeezing the entire back. Good. Let's go 4 more. For 4, good. And 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now I hope you're using all of these exercises on your own in your garage. I'm just giving you some ideas to work on. So put this workout together, use it on your own, make it a longer workout, heavier weights, smarter reps, more intention behind the reps, okay? Right now you're learning. All right, side bend oblique. We're gonna be on the machine. I'm gonna go heel toe, just like this, boom, boom. So I'm on my side. My goal is to get this oblique. Now I'm gonna come down. I can grab one of my weights. You don't need a weight, but this is just to show you an option. My hand is behind the ear, and I'm squeezing up, down, and up. And remember, the move is small, but the workout gets big results if you do it right. So, bottom of the rib cage meets the top of the hip. So just right here is the magic that happens. Look at that little small range of motion. Boom, but big results. Good. Now, I'm not gonna switch because if I switch, guess what? You're gonna be looking at my back the whole time. That's weird. You switch sides. I'm gonna have to do this on the same side. I guess I can switch legs. That'll do something. Maybe not. And then we're doing it again. Here we go. And crunch it. Good. And if you want to, you could reach, get an extra stretch, and then crunch. I'm just having that hand overhead, and then I bring it right behind my ear and crunch, bringing that top rib cage to the bottom rib to the top of the hip. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And one more. Yes. Yes, good work, good work. All right, moving my dumbbells out of the way. Now, going over to the other side of the machine, we're gonna do some knee ups, okay? All that looks like is, I guess you can call it like a mountain climber, okay? You're gonna be far out, just like how we did our push-up, our push-ups, but it's gonna be more of a core, bring the knee up and back down. So, I'm gonna make this a little bit harder and do that quick adjustment, making this a little low. Good, so now that I'm lower, I'm gonna get some more core involved, a little chest involved here. My knee comes up and back. Good, now if you want to, you could turn this into a cardio. Bring that knee as high as you can, or we can focus and we can bring the knee in with a twist and bring it down. Knee up, twist, bring it down. That way we get more obliques. Working a lot of core, working a lot of balance. Good. Nice. Keep it going, keep it going. Four more. Here's 4, 3. Be very intentional on that twist. One more. Get as far as you can. Bring it back and down. Good work. Nice job. So those are the exercises I want you to save in your back pocket. And when you think of me, pull it out, get on your Roman chair and do them. They're so good. All right, or you can run this video back, get in all those exercises. We're done with the Roman chair. We're just gonna use it as a stretching apparatus. Right now for balance, hold on to the handlebar. Kick one leg up, keep your knees in line and push the hips forward, chin slightly up. If you want to, you could reach up with the opposite hand. You don't have to. Good, and then we're switching. I'm gonna hold on to the other side, other foot or other leg, other quad. Good work. All right, let's get into that hamstring here. Setting the foot on top and then just reach forward onto those handlebars. Good, and if you can't reach your foot all the way up here, you just set it right on the frame of the machine, look. That's also a hamstring stretch, okay? So you choose where you need to be. This is your workout. You do with what you need to do with it. Good. All right, lastly, we're gonna do like a low back, stretching the abs. So I call this the Buddhist monk stretch. You'll see what I'm doing, but I want you to set your hands low back, fingers down, okay? Right in the low back, and just gonna open up the rib cage, look up a little bit, open the abs, and then slowly come forward. A little twist, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys did great. This is Coach D. Until next time, I'll see you later. If you've enjoyed this workout, I invite you to follow me on the SunnyFit app. There, you'll find more classes from me. I am on the cycle, I am on the rowers, and I also teach dumbbells. Plus, many more from all of our awesome Sunny trainers. If you haven't downloaded the SunnyFit app yet, click the link in the description below.